to the channel. I'm Julie and this is Toby, and Dave's behind the camera. So now that we've physically seen our motorhome and we're awaiting it to be delivered, we've decided to take the bull by the horns, and we have booked a holiday abroad, and we are going to go via Harwich, Hooker, Holland, to Holland with our motorhome. So what we thought we'd do is just document how we're going to get Toby ready for travelling abroad. So I hope you've got pets, you'll find this useful. So booking the ferry, we are going on Stena Line, and we booked through the Caravan and Motorhome Club. We rang up, the girl was very, very helpful. The reason we had to do it on the phone was because we've decided that we wanted a pet-friendly cabin, so that we could take Toby on board with us. So all that has been booked, so there and back we've got the pet-friendly cabin. So that's all good for Toby. So we've done some research, and through the Caravan and Motorhome Club, and also through the gov.uk site, just to check on what we need to do for Toby to ensure that he can travel over to Europe. So the first thing is that he needs to be microchipped. So he was microchipped quite a few years ago, well, a lot of years ago, so that's already done, and we've got the records of his microchip in his documents, so we don't need to worry about that. The second thing that we've done, today is Saturday, and yesterday we took him to the vets, and he had his rabies vaccination, and yeah, he was very good. It's been 24 hours, we've had no side effects from him. He seems his normal happy self, so yeah, that's all done. The rabies vaccination has to be given more than 21 days before you go away, so we're going away in May, and it's middle of March now, so yeah, he's got plenty of time to before we go. So it's quite good where I was in the vets, because she was just explaining the procedure about getting the health passport, health certificate, so we talked about that, and I've got some paperwork here which they've given me, which I need to complete. We've got a vet's appointment for, I think, 4 days before we're travelling, 4 or 5 days before we're travelling, so I need to take him to the vets then, and she'll complete the paperwork. But she has asked that we take the actual paperwork in, and about a week before she's planning to see him. It's just so that for quickness, and for them to get all the details and everything all sorted out, so it's a lot smoother when we go to actually get the certificate. So we'll leave that there, and I'll see you when we've done the next part of his travels preparation. Are you excited, Tobes?
Toby!
Are you excited about going to Holland and the Netherlands? Hey, are you excited? I didn't like that injection. Hi there. So the next part of the video, getting Toby ready for his travels. So I had a couple of pieces of paper that I had to, with some information I had to fill in to take to the vets about 10 days before we departed. So what they wanted to know was obviously our details for the owner, email, phone numbers, etc. Toby's microchip number, his date of birth, that he was a dog, breed a dog, whether he was neutered or not, his microchip number, and then I had to sign a declaration. So I handed that into the vets about a week before Toby was seen, so that they could get the other paperwork ready. So we sailed on the sailing on the 10th of May, so his appointment at the vets was the 5th of May, and we've come out with 11 pages of documentation. Well, they wanted to know where we were going, so we just put the first campsite and that it was in Holland. So a lot of this documentation is in English and Dutch, and there's just various pages of stamps and information. They showed me where this bit is, the bit down here on page 4 that the vet in Holland has to sign, and it goes on, and then I had to sign the declaration at the back. So that's quite a big document. He also, the vet wanted to photocopy Toby's vaccination card, which is here, but he said that just take the card as well. So I've just got that with me with all his vaccinations on. So that was that part all completed. So as I said previously, the vet in Holland needs to sign page 4 and administer the tapeworm to Toby before coming back, and that has to be done within, he's got to have it done 1 to 5 days before he returns. So I've looked online to our last campsite, and I found a vet's not far from it, in Delft. So I emailed them saying what I needed when we were travelling back to the UK, that we needed the tapeworm and the papers signed, and they emailed me back, and we have an appointment about 2 days before we come back. And very nice lady corresponding with us, told us exactly how much it was going to cost, etc. And yeah, so that's all done before we leave home. Right, so here we are at the ferry, waiting to board at Harwich. So very smooth so far, with Toby the dog, who's here. Just showed his paperwork. She handed me the microchip reader. I read his microchip, handed it back, and that was that. We've got a little notice to say we've got a pet on board, and we've got the pet friendly cabin, so fingers crossed it all goes well.
So here we are in our pet cabin. There's Toby on his bed. Julie looking at the big window, look. Yeah. Nice mirror. Oh, we've got to do that. Hello.
Could all truck drivers please make your way down to the car deck for disembarkation? Vrachtwagenchauffeurs worden vriendelijk verzocht zich nu naar het autodek te begeven voor ontscheping.
And the shower. Another opportunity. Only me.
Would all car drivers, along with their passengers, please rejoin your vehicles via the yellow or orange lift or stairs.
So I hope you've found all that bit of preparation informative, and we'll catch you soon.